You slept like a babe straight through the night, dreamless, thoughtless, and almost entirely free. For the first time, you feel alone, calm. You breathe. Baal may have been your beginning, but he will not be your end. Of all those you killed in your father's name, one lingers in your mind even now. Isabel, the cleric of Saluna. Her death weighs upon you still, a burden you will carry for the rest of your days. But fortunately, you will not have to carry it alone.
Last night was an exception. I hope you understand that. The battle's won. Our journey is over. And I need to take my place at Lady Shah's side.
Und wenn ihr euren Platz einfach nicht einnehmt?
The only reason for that would be if I had died in battle. Did I seem dead to you last night?
Oh, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Vergesst Shah. Bleibt bei mir.
You are adorable, though perhaps a little inattentive. All this has been to bring me to this point. And now I'm finally here. Thanks in no small part to you. Lady Shah's work is never ending. I've cleansed the ranks of her followers, leaving only the faithful, the worthy. Now is the time to spread her word. So many have suffered greatly in recent times, gripped by pain and loss. They will rush to the Dark Lady's embrace.
Es betrübt mich, meine Liebste von einer üblen Gottheit besessen zu sehen, wie ich es war. Ihr gebt etwas Besonderes auf.
It was special, but also fleeting, as it was always going to be. Do you know why I love night orchids? In part, because they do not last. They bloom where few ever see them, and in that moment, they're perfect. Then, they return to the darkness that birthed them. I am glad for the time we had together. There is much I still cannot truly remember. But I will never forget you. Lady Shah's blessings to you. Or perhaps you don't need them. You look well.
Das kann man auch von euch sagen. Ihr gedeiht an der Seite eurer Herren, nehme ich an.
Very apt choice of words. But it doesn't just go for me. Lady Shah's entire church prospers. The Absolute washed the Sword Coast with blood and tears. It is now fertile ground for her message to flourish. Broken hearts, shaken faiths, refugees without homes, former cultists without purpose. They can all become the Night Singer's children, with the right nudge. You should see how they flock to us. We spread like the night sky chasing the sun below the horizon.
Schön, dass es euch gut geht. Allerdings schade, dass ich euch nicht liebend zur Seite stehen darf.
A pity, yes. But also for the best, perhaps. It would have pained me to have you close, but not be able to dedicate myself to you in every waking moment. We would have been able to claim just enough of each other's hearts in order for it to hurt. Better to indulge ourselves fully whenever fate allows, than to live in compromise. And tonight of all nights was made for indulgence.
Ihr habt mir gefehlt. Wir sehen fast nichts voneinander.
I don't know if that's strictly true. I think I saw just about every inch of you when I last slipped away from my duties. I jest. You would think I'd be accustomed to loss. Yet, it stings all the same. Lady Shah may keep me occupied, but there's always a place in my heart and mind for you. But let's not grow maudlin. This is a celebration. Tell me what you've been doing with yourself.
In meinem Leben ist Ruhe und Frieden eingekehrt.
I won't pretend I'm not a little jealous. Lady Shah is a demanding mistress, as is her right to be. But a little calm and solitude would be a tonic. I suppose you'll be keen to do the rounds, with so many old acquaintances gathered. Do not let me hoard your time. But don't be such a stranger, either, in future. You know where to find me. I can always make some time for an old friend. One of the privileges of being in charge.
Aber gerne doch.
I've got my own private wine cellar now. I'll keep a special vintage aside for your visit. And should one thing lead to another, well, we all deserve to be wicked now and again.
Da ihr es erwähnt habt, wie ist es so, die Mutter Oberin zu sein?
All-consuming. Endless decisions to make, underlings jockeying for your attention, threats from the outside, threats from the inside. There's times I miss when it was just our little group against the odds. Simplicity is a luxury that's drifted out of my reach, I'm afraid. But at least for tonight, I can have a taste of how it used to be.
Denkt ihr je an eure Vorgängerin?
I shouldn't. But from time to time, yes. Holding the office she once held, standing within the shadow of Lady Shah herself, it complicates my feelings towards her. I came to see her as an adversary, an obstacle. But what recourse did she have? What did she see when she looked at me? A future in which she was discarded, where the reward for her service and sacrifice was to groom her own replacement. What transpired was the Dark Lady's will. If time rolled back, I would do the same thing all over again without hesitation. Yet, I am not without sympathy.
Im Kloster der düsteren Umarmung wird man bestimmt nicht oft umarmt. Darf ich?
What? A show of sincere affection? You're lucky none of my followers are around to witness this. Come here. Let's keep that our special secret. I have a reputation to maintain, you know.
Wie geht es Nachtschatten?
Almost as busy as I am. Such rapid growth creates a good deal of work for a quartermaster. So many lost souls in need of dark cloaks. She has risen to the occasion, though, as I knew she would. Sometimes she fears the others will grow jealous, but I see her as a favorite. Well, it's true. I do. They can challenge me on the matter if they dare, though none are so bold.
Meint ihr, Shah würde es bemerken, wenn ich euch einen Kuss stehle der alten Zeiten?
Luckily for both of us, I'm well versed in stealth. Come here. Like a rare vintage. Bittersweet to taste so infrequently, yet always worth the wait.
Darf ich euch einen weiteren Kuss bitten?
I suppose you may. I won't forget that in a hurry. Which is truly saying something, coming from me.